Hello there, welcome to the Mode series. I used to have this friend who would call me every day, asking how I'm doing, how life is going. And usually we would have long night talks about random stuff. He was a very jovial type, someone who would make you laugh a lot. Now, this friend wasn't your regular person. He was someone who came from a very rich home. His life was pretty much figured out for him because immediately he completed the university, his dad bought him a new car, a four-wheel drive, a really expensive one, and his employment status, everything was planned from the word go. He would get fat salaries. His dad had already filled up his bank account with some amount of money, and he was that type who would travel on luxury trips to different countries in the course of a year. He would travel to about 3 countries. Now, anytime I watched his status on WhatsApp, it was as if I was watching my future play in front of me. Have you ever experienced that thing where you watch someone's status and it's like, this person is living in my future? It's like the person is about 10 years into my future. So it's something I'm planning to do, like the Odugu type of life. Now, anytime he called, I was like, Charlie, I really want to be like you one day. Just bring me some of your dad's money and let's chop because I want to be like you. Don't be don't be a miser. We would share a whole lot of jokes. Now, about 2 days went by where I didn't hear from this friend. I was concerned because it was out of character. It wasn't in his character to not call. I just reached out a couple of times trying to find out where this friend of mine has gone to, whether he was out on another vacation abroad. I couldn't reach him. His number was going through though, but he didn't pick. One of the days he picked and was like, Boachi, I'm a little bit busy, so give me some time. I'm going to get back to you. It was very strange the way he responded. So I was like, well, let me give him some space. Maybe he's going to get back to me. Well, I didn't hear from him for that entire week. So the next week, I think on a Tuesday of the next week, he called me. That was when I got a grim realization, a sad realization of what he had been struggling with. All these times that I had not heard from him. My friend had been struggling. I picked the phone, he started talking. The first question I asked was, why haven't I heard from you for this long time? Why? What was going on with you? And I was like, Boache, I've been struggling. I've actually been struggling to find out the meaning of my life. Because you see, being rich and being able to afford a lot of things isn't so thrilling as you see it. And for the past weeks, I've been struggling to make meaning of my life. Because, trust me, you get used to everything. That is the statement of my friend. He told me that he's gotten used to the car, he's gotten used to the fat salary, he's gotten used to the trips outside the country and a whole lot. And you see, there's very little he can do when it comes to happiness. You see, that is something that really shocked me. Because in as much as he was trying to get me to understand his worldview, what he was struggling with, I could hardly understand it. But a couple of months later, I have really understood what this friend of mine was trying to say. A lot of celebrities, a lot of famous people have spoken about the same thing. That they get successful and they don't feel happy. Some of them end up in deep episodes of depression. Now, I ask myself sometimes, is it the pursuit that brings the happiness or the accomplishment itself? You see, almost everything he had wanted has been handed off to him cheaply as a silver platter. He didn't have to struggle as much. And he said that me being in a position of struggling to get something is going to make me feel more happy than a person who has it all handed down to him. This is something that I found difficult to agree with him as at that time. But right now, I'm getting to understand the feeling. You see, material wealth has a limit to the happiness that it can give to you. In fact, the happiness that material wealth and fame and all these externalities bring to you is very short lived. A lot of people have experienced this. Yes, you get something and you get used to it, whether your new car, whether a promotion, whether the fact salary and all that. You see that always you get back to a baseline level of happiness. And that is why people keep chasing, people keep hustling, trying as much as possible to make meaning of it. See, in spite of you working hard to accomplish something, almost everything at all, you are going to get used to it. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand this channel is something that is diving deep into happiness, what actually makes people happy. Because we can't afford to live lives without figuring out patterns. There are a whole lot of patterns to this. Most of you have heard of a famous chef called Anthony Bourdain, who used to travel around the world, traveling to different countries because apparently he had made a name for himself. He wanted to travel to different countries, taste their dishes, their cultural recipes, and all that. And he made a name for himself. But he finally offed himself. That is, he took his own life after he experienced all this uh, luxurious treatments, beautiful dishes from different countries, and he felt empty. That emptiness that I'm talking about. A whole lot of you have experienced that when you accomplish something and you don't feel happy anymore. That is something that we are trying to tackle and we are trying to investigate on this channel. That emptiness, where does it come from? Why have we heard a lot of news of very accomplished people killing themselves in spite of being very famous and accomplished? You see, some of these people have lived lives that are very enviable, lives that are really going to get you to praise them. You are going to idolize their life. But on the other hand, they find themselves experiencing deep episodes of depression. Some of them have actually ended their lives just because they don't get that sense of fulfillment. A whole lot of celebrities have come out to share this story. On this channel, we are going to find out and investigate what is really going on. The name is Boache, and this is the mode series. It's going to be a long series where we talk about happiness and what actually makes people fulfilled. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the notification button. And also, don't forget to comment what you think, your experiences. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you experiencing this? Are you going through this episode in your life where you accomplish a whole lot of things? You find yourself in a cycle, accomplishing one thing after the other, and not feeling any sense of fulfillment. This is a strange phenomenon that we are all trying to investigate on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe. And once again, the name is Boache. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again, stay safe.